Many of the offsites that we work with clients on are focused on strategic initiatives. So what are the big projects or programs that the organization is going to execute to make their strategy real? And this involves defining those initiatives, planning the key activities, the resources, making sure there's funding available. And oftentimes, clients want to dive right in and start executing. One of the things that we would advocate and see as a real critical success factor to executing strategic initiatives is take the time to ask the question, if we're sitting here 3 or 4 years from now and we've been successful with this particular strategic initiative, what would have been accomplished? What is it about the future state that we're shooting for so that everyone's on the same page? So for example, my wife and I just did a renovation of a house. Well, it was very clear up front that if we weren't able to articulate what our future vision was for the house, it was going to be very difficult for the architect and the contractors to actually work with us to put some plans together and ultimately have people building around the vision that we wanted. And while that may seem like a simple example, many organizations don't actually take the time to build the blueprint to really think about what is the house that they want. What does success look like for this particular initiative so that everyone is marching to the same destination? It could be at the initiative level, and of course it could be at the broader organizational level. But at the initiative level, take the time to think about what's the future state look like, how are we actually going to measure our success, what are the key ways in which we're going to track our progress over time, and importantly, make sure that you have alignment across the key players as to what that looks like. While it may seem like a step in the process that could be skipped, in our experience it's one that is the critical success factor early on to making sure that organizations are successful in executing their initiatives.